Hey, Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling here in the Channel 3 Weather Center along with Noah Traum. We just want to give you another update on some of the severe storms making their way across Texoma. The new warning that I want to go ahead and talk to you about, it does include Vernon, and it includes pretty much all the western half and really western 2/3 of Wilbarger County here. It does get closer to Grayback here. It's about to move into Lockett now. We have the potential for some 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Our storm chaser Kyle Guthrie is actually on this one. He's at least seen ping pong ball size hail that occurred with the storm towards Kroll, and now he's also watching for the possibility some golf ball or slightly larger size hail with this storm. Now the main hail core at the moment looks to stay mostly south of Vernon, but it may still impact Lockett and Thalia right now. You are likely getting some of that hail at the moment in the eastern portions of Ford County, and then as it pushes off to the east, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts continue to be a concern. Let's go ahead and put on the velocity product here. We've been showing the velocity a lot earlier, and so we are a lot further away from the radar site than we were earlier, so you're not going to see as nice of a sharp image, but right there on that leading edge, that's where we have the potential for some of those 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It's still a good deals west of Lockett, but it's going to approach Lockett here in about 5 minutes with some of those stronger wind gusts, and we'll also watch for that hail. Vernon, you're probably still going to be another 10 to 15 minutes before this stronger wind reaches you, probably actually closer to 20 minutes at this point for you. Now, it will continue to push off to the east. We'll watch this activity as we start pushing towards Wichita County as it pushes off into the western portions of the county later on. So another one of our warnings we want to watch is this same area that actually came off of the main batch of strong wind earlier. That's further south now, really mostly east of Ranelid at this point. It is pushing across northern portions of Clay County into really most of Jefferson County here. Waurika, you are included in this warning. It's still going to be a good 15 to 20 minutes away from you. And Hooper, it's going to get closer to you in about 10 minutes, and then Taylor, it's actually approaching you right now at this point. Now Addington, you're included this morning. Charlie, Byers, you're all included in this warning. That is pushing off to the east at this moment, and it's mainly for those 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and still the potential for some golf ball sized hail with this storm too. Our main concern will be a couple of these cells that still have the potential for the large hail, but we are starting to transition to more of mostly a damaging wind threat as we go throughout this evening. Here's some of the times. You see 4:02, so right now for Taylor, Temple 4:09, Hastings 4:19, Waurika you get 4:26, Addington 4:29 for the current trajectory of the storm. Charlie, it's just right on your doorstep, but likely just a little bit north, and then Byers also right on your doorstep, probably another 5-10 minutes, so but likely just a little bit north of you at this point too. Petrolia, you are not included in this warning. Burke, you have been removed from this warning that you did have earlier on, so keep that in mind too. Now let's go ahead and show regular reflectivity again and look at towards Lawton, because we do have a warning for Lawton right now. As we look further off to the north, you can see still the potential for some 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts here, probably closer to about quarter, maybe ping pong ball size hail as you start talking about up towards Lawton here. But you do have these storms that are starting to push off to the north. And then overall, let's take another look at the broad view. And so what we're seeing with the broad view here is you still have these storms that are pushing in from the west. See more activity. It's round, what is this, round 3, round 4 at this point. That's starting to push in from the west here. Eventually, we're going to stop seeing these storms just line up one after another. You're going to see that consolidation along the line, and then you're going to see more of that southeasterly trajectory. I know the southern half of Texoma has been pretty quiet throughout this evening, but that is not, or throughout this afternoon, but as we go into the evening hours, that's when your severe weather threat's going to increase quite a bit as these storms start to push more to the southeast as we go throughout the evening hours. And with that, it will be more of a damaging wind threat than it will be a hail threat by that point when we really see that conglomeration of the line. A severe thunderstorm watch is still in effect here until 9 o'clock. We'll continue to watch it for you, keep you posted. Thanks for sticking with us here at Channel 3.